Football season, as we know, is underway, and you might start to think about some fan bases that need a hug. I'm a huggy guy. I am. You know, sometimes fans will call in. They'll say, "Oh, I'm so upset about this, upset that." We offer them a bro hug.
You're the king of the virtual hug, baby.
Which is, you know, we extend our arms, we reach out, we just
bring them in tight,
tap in the back, and then we go our separate ways.
Nice to know you.
But I think these fan bases already need like a real hug, and the one in particular. Now you could sit here and say it's got to be the Carolina Panthers. You know,
there are several. I mean,
well, the one thing that actually went well for the Carolina Panthers yesterday is the fact that Caleb Williams didn't come out like C.J. Stroud, House of Fire.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. He looked human.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The Bears won without scoring an offensive touchdown.
Yeah, not a lot went right, and they still won.
They still won.
Bears.
Okay. So here's the way I'm going to go with this one, because Carolina, I mean, the Saints just curb stomped him.
Oh man.
Okay.
Like
to the point where I'm thinking, you know, David Tepper, the owner, is notorious for having a quick, trigger finger. I'm just wondering, I hope Dave Canales is okay today.
Save that for later, Rich.
For that's an overreaction Monday subject matter for our podcast later on. Okay.
Monday.
Now, the fan base I'm thinking about is the New York Football Giants.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, baby.
Because yesterday was terrible, and it came on the heels.
It's being polite.
Came on the heels of Saquon's first game as an Eagle. Now, when Saquon scored for a second time on Friday night,
our fantasy team jumped for joy
in the Brazil game. Well, Jaden Reed was going toe for toe back and forth. As a matter of fact, just to not digress, you need a few points from the Niners defense to actually survive the week between us. But that's nobody cares about that. In the same way that, by the way, Giants fans were responding to me saying this is a nightmare for Giant fans. They're like, not a nightmare. We've turned the page. We don't care. I got that from a ton of people making you think it's they were basically saying it's a YP, like it's a your problem, like it's my problem.
You were like Rich's problem.
Honestly, like wait a minute, I'm just saying this. Like the owner of the Giants, John Mara, co-owner of the Giants, John Mara, was on Hard Knocks basically saying I don't want to see him walk to Philadelphia.
Yes. We need to keep this guy.
And he goes to Philadelphia, and he scores 3 times. 3. 1 in the air on a beautiful grab.
Oh,
and then 2 on the ground. And he was dominant. And
awesome.
Storyline number 3 on the under the radar storyline number 3 of the NFL 2024 season, as I said last week, was not how will Saquon do, but can he plus up the Eagles like McCaffrey plussed up the Niners? Okay, got a championship team already there. Went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. And an offense that's chock full of stars. And he joins them and just turbocharges them. 1 week in, kind of looks that way. And the Giants fans then watch the Giants show up in their old school uniforms, where a couple times yesterday, I thought they weren't wearing pants. I thought they were wearing shorts. Okay, I literally thought they were wearing shorts. By the way, I love the Wolverine look on the helmets, because this is old school. It's their 100th season.
Yeah. Those were hideous,
man. And they rolled everybody out. They rolled everybody out. LT was there. I think, did I see Parcells was there? I just saw they rolled everybody out. The Vikings are in town. And it looked like they were wearing shorts, like John Stockton shorts. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, oh, no, that's just the tan color of the pants. And then offensively, they looked dreadful. Dreadful. And then the quarterback that came in and looked efficient and killed it, while Daniel Jones threw a couple interceptions the Vikings intercepted him a couple times, let's put it that way. And Malik Neighbors was, trying to make plays, but really had no opportunities. The guy that came in and didn't miss was the guy who once upon a time famously saw ghosts in there, and Sam Darnold. So Darnold's coming in, and he's throwing it around in front of Giants fans who watched him flunk out on the Adam Gase team.
Seen ghosts.
That guy showed up. 1 week in. 19-24, as efficient as it gets. Vikings look great. They had Aaron Jones. They had someone else's running back from in division, just like the Eagles have from them. So, Giants fans, you may not want it from me. Certainly those on X were like, pound sand. We don't care. We turn the page. We're on to something else.
Sure you have.
I'm going to give you a hug no matter whether you want it or not. Reach around and give you a hug and tap, tap. I know that doesn't sound great if you just actually took that, wrote it down. And then Dexter Lawrence, this is a tough one too. This is what gets blown up in the New York media, and then apologies get sent out. This is what he had to say. It was he knew he was being baited into saying something he didn't want to say. Hit it.
Fans did not seem very happy at a lot of points in this game. Could you hear that on the sideline?
Could I hear the fans?
Yeah, I mean, they
However many fans there are?
Yeah, booing at home. Yeah, booing your team.
Could I hear them?
Yeah.
Can you get another question, please?
What do you make of that? What do you make of the boys?
I don't respect it, honestly. I get it. They want to see their team win. It's just a rough patch. It just is what it is.
Moments ago, Brian Dable just said Daniel Jones will be the starting quarterback in week 2.
Yeah, he's going to be. I mean, obviously. It's just week 2. It's just you take it, bury the tape. Honestly, they're going down to Washington next week. That's a pretty big game for both teams. Yeah. Can the Giants turn around and look much better? Absolutely. Absolutely. But right now, I think Giants fans need a hug. You can laugh all you want.
I don't. I'm not laughing. They do need a hug.
They need, really that's bad. Why I'm offering them up a hug.
It's really bad.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.